We are Jonty and Millie, and along with our kids, we look for the amazing wonders of our world, living in Singapore and exploring beyond. Welcome to Wanderlust. Hello everybody, we are here at the iconic entrance to the Jurong Bird Park for our last ever visit.
Very last visit. Jonty used to come here loads as a kid. We brought the kids here several times when they were little, toddling around and in buggies. So this place has got a special place in our heart. So we are paying one last visit. And if you come before it closes on the 3rd of January, you can actually get tickets just for $10. So we've done that today and we are going to go and enjoy Jurong Bird Park for one last time.
For the very last time. This is the original logo of the Jurong Bird Park, and this cuckoo used to be here in the entranceway when we would arrive. It is pretty cool that they put it up here as I guess for everyone just to reminisce before it closes here.
I've fed a penguin here before.
Don't drop it in their mouth.
You want to twirl? Oh! It's very... Don't let go. Don't let go. Hey! Gonna touch the penguin. Wow.
Very wet.
Yeah.
From Singapore, helped raise and gave birth, but not actual humans, another bird. But they raised an emperor penguin, and the penguin was born in 1973.
I remember going on the monorail, and the depiction here, the design's correct, but it was nowhere near as wide and spacious. I just remember it being quite crammed. I remember looking down at the flamingo area, the flamingo lake, where there was a food place where we could eat as well. But it's cool that they've got it here, and they've rested it upon where the tracks would have been as well, which is really cool. When you're walking down, like along the track, you realise how small it actually was. So here would have been a corridor or an alleyway, or I don't know what you call it, not an alleyway, gangway, and either side would have been the chairs where you'd have sat. And then if you look to the edge, like obviously you board here, so it would have been like really, really narrow for you to have sat. So yeah, but it was really cool. It was really cool. Can I help you? So they've opened the ticketing office and control room as well. We've got some buttons here, we've got the TV where it's got all the CCTV for everything. They've even got like everything still fitted in the way that it was before. There's like labels on the door that says brochures, which are in here. So someone would have been sat here, opened the door, grabbed the brochure. It even has in the languages Chinese, English, Japanese and Korean. And this is really cool. You can see the on and off switches for everything, which is awesome. I don't know whether this has been open the whole time and we've missed it, or whether it's just open for this, but it's brilliant. I'm really, really pleased to be able to explore and experience all of this one last time.
Hey look, people who may have been working. Eileen, she was working that day.
This is Kampong Jurong. I think they've reopened it since like the COVID thing has died down and reopened, and now it's open at weekends and stuff. We're here on a weekday, but I remember sitting in here as a kid or maybe a teenager sitting by the window. There's a window that looks over the Flamingo Lake, which is really cool. I've got this other memory of actually being on the monorail somewhere and being able to see this in the distance, thinking it's nearly lunchtime, which is cool.
Yeah, we've been here about an hour and our kids are already hungry, so we'll probably walk around a little bit more and then find something to eat.
Fancy jams. I see duck prints over there in the water.
Lots of these great big aviaries. We've come inside one of them now. Aspen just said she spotted some fish in this one. There's not just birds in some of the aviaries. I think this one has a big turtle in it, or tortoise inside this one. So we're just waiting for Milo and Jonty to catch up, and then we're going to walk around inside this one.
Yeah.
What happened to your head? What happened?
I don't know.
Someone had a little accident when she jumped up on the toy train. I'm really looking forward to the new bird park being open. I believe there's going to be even more huge atriums like this that are just full of birds. I think like it has been looking a bit tired over the years here, but now that we're seeing it for the last time, it's kind of looking at it with like nostalgia and yeah, just I guess just knowing that this place is going to be gone and that this is the last time that we're going to visit it. So really enjoying kind of seeing everything, I guess with a fresh wonder that next time we see the bird park, it's going to look completely different.
I find that whenever we're here, but then actually the more I think about it, whenever we're in like a densely rainforested area, I feel really sweaty and a bit muggy, but I don't mind sweating. It's just noticed, but we think it's probably because of a lot of rainforest and a lot of water coming through. Maybe it's more humid here than normal, but loving it. We're just going to keep exploring everything. We've got loads of time today, and we're just going to take our time, wander around. We don't need to get on the tram because the queues are really full, which is awesome to see Bird Park so busy, just to be able to give it a good send-off. So yeah, we're going to go and explore some more.
We're headed to here. I want to go to the Lory Loft because Mummy got a bird on her head on the 2 times that we've been there.
Few times we did come here, I did end up with birds on my head or on my shoulder. I think they were trying to get to my necklace and my hair clip. The kids are really eager for it to happen again. I've just spotted a guy with a bird on his shoulder with a group of people around him taking photos. It's really loud in here. I love all of the different sounds of all the different birds. Licking your neck.
Okay, you on? Let's go. No one's spotted you yet. Come on. I love coming to the Lory Loft. It used to be in a different area where now I think they have the Birds of Africa or something like that. But the birds, the Lories are so interactive. They seem to be very tame. They're very kind. From the looks of it, they kind of come up and jump up on you and say hi. Actually, when we first came here in 2014, Millie was afraid of birds. Sorry, I didn't want to show any sort of ridicule in my face. She was afraid of birds, but within one trip to the Lory Loft, where the Lories completely covered her and sat on her and kind of had a good time, that fear of birds kind of dissipated, which is really lovely. And it's so important to see how I guess these places and parks are great to be able to help people connect with nature and to see that nature isn't threatening at all.
Every time we come here we forget what's in the Discovery Centre, but it's really nice. Not only has it got AC and fans, it's got lots of different types of eggs from around the world, from like a teeny tiny egg to a big kiwi egg. So it talks a little bit more about how eggs are laid and how chicks come out of eggs and birds, so it's quite interesting in there, and a nice little break from the heat in between on our way to the next place. As Jonty said, I was scared of birds the first time we came here, and then I realised that I was like holding this thing of food, and about 3 or 4 of these birds just came and like sat all over me, and after that I wasn't so scared of them. I don't like it when they fly at me when I'm like unaware, so I feel a little bit like, are they around me, are they near me? But you can feed them in here. It's all sold out for today. We have fed them plenty of times in the past, even when Milo was a little baby and like a baby carrier, he's there like trying to feed the birds, which was really nice. So lots of good memories in this one as well.
There's an iguana on the roof over there. We think we've spotted maybe the same one, maybe others. Always been on the roofs over here. Sometimes we look up and just see the silhouette of an iguana sitting on the roof, but it's cool to see it. I don't know what's happening with Jurong Bird Park after it closes, whether it's going to become a nature park or what. I hope M Parks has got hold of it and they turn it into something really spectacular. I almost want it to just be overgrown and just turn into, I don't know, some of the overgrown kampongs that we have around Singapore. That would be so cool to see this place like that as well. Let the iguanas roam free and see what birds decided to call this home. But I'm not sure. If you know, please let us know in the comments below. We're hungry. We're going to go get some food.
We found saga seeds.
This is what the saga seeds pop out of. It's all curly and they'll spring out and go everywhere.
Yeah, it's kind of
So we just had our lunch and now we are back exploring the rest of the park. The queue for the tram has died down a little bit, so we've hopped on as it was right there. So we're going to take a tour of the park and then hop out and see the rest of the things that we haven't seen yet.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, very nice.
Up here was another one of the old tram stops, and previously we've been up here and you can walk along the walkway further up, but at the moment we can see there's a big kind of crate, and I'm guessing that it's to get the animals used to being inside the cage, to get them used to it, because yes, they've got to move, I guess, like physical things from the bird park, but they've got to move all of these animals, which is pretty amazing really. I'm not sure how long it's going to take until the new bird park is open, but I guess they've got to take in the animals' welfare for account. So for today we can't go up there.
These are the iconic.
Oh wow! Parrots. You see them, kids?
yeah.
This waterfall is 30 meters tall and is dubbed as one of the tallest indoor waterfalls in and in Aviary as well. I'm wondering if the new bird park is keeping it a bit top secret, but whether they're going to have an even larger one, a taller indoor waterfall. We're going to have to wait and see. But for now, this is nice. Hearing the water, you can feel the wind coming from it. we've got so many family photos here, so it's nice to be able to come back to come and take one last family photo inside the aviary at the iconic waterfall.
Once upon a time the largest man-made waterfall in the world, and it's kind of sad to be saying goodbye to it. I know it's going to be great and there's going to be another one at the new bird park, but yeah, they said there's going to be.
That answers my question earlier.
Okay.
I was wondering if there'd be a bigger one.
But it would be great to be able to see what that's like, and like, I just remember having lots and lots of photos here over the years, which is great. But it's nice to be here one last time. I know I keep saying one last time and for the very last time and all that sort of stuff, but
it is.
It is. So if you're starting to feel a bit of urgency, from the time this video goes to air, you've only got about 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks, so do get down as soon as you can. It's so easy to miss some wildlife as you're walking through, like this guy here. As I was just walking down, just caught him in the corner of my eye and suddenly thought, oh, there's a bird over there. But it happens all the way through here, which is pretty cool. We are going to head on from the waterfall now and see what else there is on our way back to the exit, which should probably take about 45 minutes.
We are at Parrot Paradise. We decided to hop on the train to the next bit so that we can see as much as possible.
Tram.
What did I say? Train. Tram. Hop on the tram. So that we can see the rest of these parrots. I was just saying that I'd kind of forgotten that this bit was here, so it feels like a nice surprise that we're coming to see this bit. And then Jonty reminded me we do come here, but it was really, really raining, so we just did a quick tour of it. So now we can spend a little bit more time seeing all the parrots.
I guess compared to the big aviaries that you can walk into, like at the waterfall and at Lory, Loft and the African birds, this is like all parrots in cages, which is kind of, it feels sad to see. I don't feel like they've got as much space as in the other places, but they look like they're in great condition. There's so much education around on the boards that are telling you not just about them, but about the illegal pet trade and how to avoid it, and advice if you ever wanted to own one as a pet. Which is really, really good, I think. So I don't know what the enclosure is going to be like over at Mandai. I hope it will be a bit bigger. I hope that it will offer them a little bit more space to fly around. But I'm choosing also to trust. Well, I know that Singapore Zoos do an amazing amount of conservation for all the animals that they care for. So that's a really, really positive thing too. We're finishing up at the Parrot Paradise. We're going to be heading on the last tram back to stop number 1, which is where we'll be heading off. Some of those parrots are kind of like squeaking, and some of them are just sound like they're in pain. Let's go. So we are finishing up now right here by the flamingo pool, which is by the exit or entrance, and we've been blessed with such a beautiful day here today. It's been warm, it's been sunny, it's been a great last time ever at the Jurong Bird Park.
Yes, you know that feeling when you're like, you know you've got the last day on holiday and you know you're trying to like soak everything in, and you're like a bit sad that you've got to go. Like you're leaving your holiday because no one wants to finish a holiday, but I've kind of got that feeling here, like,
yeah, true.
Have I seen everything I wanted to? Have I soaked in as much of the memories and everything that we've had here in our trip here? And I think we have, and we've got lots of past videos to look through, and that's why we love doing Wanderlust as well, because
Yeah.
Our kids love sometimes, let's have a family movie night and we'll sit down and they'll pick an episode and we'll watch it together. Like our Cambodia ones, they love watching through those because it's a good memory. So we've got a good memory from here on our past trips as well, recorded in video, and I hope you've enjoyed it too. Yeah, it's been a really nice day.
So do join us in the weeks to come. We've got lots of different things planned up, and we will be taking you to the new bird park when it opens in Mandai next year, and we look forward to exploring that and sharing it with you too. But for now, take care of yourselves and we'll see you soon.
Bye!